some swagger to their game. They're very good offensively. You know, the scouting report coming into tonight was that they're a very good face-off team, and they're going to try to run a play on every dot. And unfortunately, with a minute to go, they get a face-off goal. I thought we did a great job all game, but I thought it was a pretty even contest. You know, we had some chances in overtime. They had some chances in overtime. So,
what's the mood of the guys in the room? I mean, you did get a point against a nationally ranked team, but you know, you almost had it within
yeah.
Whatever. Are they disappointed? Or are they glad they got the point, or maybe a combination of both?
Yeah, probably a combination of both. Probably, you know, it feels a little empty. I mean, you have a 1-goal lead against a really good team with a minute to go. You hope you can win a draw or get some puck luck, you know. But I mean, overall, there's a lot to like with our team today. So I was pleased. Obviously, Cody made some big stops. So did their guy. So, you know, we'll add up to grade A's, but I thought it was pretty even.
Can you talk a little about Cody? I mean, he obviously, after that first game when he went between Carson and Adam, it looks like, or I'm sorry, Chris, it looks like you've kind of settled on him, and he looked like he earned that tonight. He played obviously pretty well.
That's the 3 very solid games. You know, every game that he's played, we've had a chance to win, and that's what you want out of your goalie. You know, for a young guy to play in these pressure situations bodes well for his future. I thought his rebound control was really good. Got some whistles when we were under some pressure, but overall I was really happy with Cody.
One of the things you talked about in the offseason with the lawsuit to big stores was asking, you know, looking for people to step in. And Scott Arnold was one of the names you mentioned.
Yep.
And tonight he came up with 2 goals. You're getting what you're looking for, at least at this early stage of the season, people to fill that huge hole. And he did, you know, at least for tonight. Yeah.
You know, I thought their line had a lot of quality chances, and you know, he's coming off a 16-goal season for a freshman. I mean, that's what he does. I mean, his speed. I mean, he was a problem for their D. You know, we were chipping it by their D, and he was using his speed. And I also thought Mark Zanette could have been our best forward. And we started him on the 4th line, and he just had so much spark and energy that I had to play him more. So I had to find spots to get him in because he played so well. And there's another guy that we needed to step up this year.
One of the things you have talked about in the past is giving up that late goal, giving up the lead, when unfortunately at certain times, even in some of the openers, I think with Clarkson or Colgate, or one of them a couple years ago, you did that. Is that something that kind of troubles you a little bit to kind of fall into that again?
No, not with this year's team. Not the way we're playing. You know, geez, just Cody came out to play a puck, and he made the right decision. You know, I always tell him if it's on the glass, it's not in our net, and it rolls off his sticks and it goes out of play. If that stays in play, you know, we're probably out of our zone. The game's over. So kind of, you know, you got to hope for a bounce here or there, and unfortunately we didn't get it in that tying goal.
I just have one more. I'm sorry. You played pretty well. I mean, I've watched and listened, and does it kind of pain you to look down and see 0-2-2 after 4 pretty solid games?
Yeah, I said that in the coach's room. You know, it's 4 games and we don't have a W, but there's and I told the guys there's a lot to like with our team. You know, at this juncture, you know, we have nationally ranked Colgate coming in next weekend, so we have a home and home with them, and those are the games. They'll make us better. It'll make these experiences at Michigan, playing Union. You know, obviously the RAT Air Force in our league. Those are great games that everyone can get up for. That's why these guys work hard Monday through Thursday.
You had mentioned the fact that Union had a certain swagger coming in.
Yep.
The fact that their goaltender was making his collegiate debut, did that, you know, was part of the game plan to just keep peppering him, keep putting traffic in front of him, kind of try to get him rattled a little bit and see what he's all about?
Yeah, no question. We, you know, our motto is play the math. Just throw it, you know, when in doubt, throw it on net. And I thought, you know, we didn't get a lot on our 3-on-2s. So, you know what? If there's nothing open, instead of forcing it, let's get it on net. Hopefully he makes a mistake. You know, he did drop the shorthanded, you know, shot from Arnold, and Mark Zanette crashed net, and we got a rebound goal there. But you know, I thought he played well. He's a big boy that made a lot of key saves for him too at the right time.
Scott, can you just talk a little about things? Are obviously the net looks pretty open to you. I mean, maybe not to everyone else right now, but feeling confident offensively.
Yeah, I mean, it's 4 games in now, and we're finally getting some pucks in. You know, the first 2 games we weren't able to score. You know, we had some chemistry going as a line today. You know, we were able to capitalize on the power play. You know, was a great feed from Mount Airy. So, you know, we're getting pucks to the net. We just got to work on bearing down. You know, there's a lot of rebounds out there. We had a lot of chances at the end of the game. It's too bad that we couldn't bury, but you know, the chances are there. We just got to, you know, focus hard and bear down. The goals will come.
Long term, Scott, coach made an illustration about it a moment ago. You know, you haven't won yet through 4 games, but you've had good experiences, ranked teams, hostile environments, blah blah blah. You think, you know, it's like an investment where you're, you know, paying your dues now, and some of these tough experiences will benefit you guys down the road. It's still early in the season.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it is still early in the season, and you know, we just gotta, you know, work on closing out games. We've blown some leads, and you know, that's something that, you know, we'll learn from, and in the long run, it'll definitely benefit us. You know, these are good teams that we're playing, and you know, we'll look back at this experience throughout the year.